You know how like when you're a kid and your mom sings you those lullabies?
No, yeah.
You know, Rockabye Baby or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, those kind of,
Right.
those like sweet little melodies.
Yeah.
And ever wonder where those rhymes actually come from? You know,
Yeah.
like those verses passed down through generations.
Hmm.
Well, today we're going deep diving
Okay.
into a world where childhood innocence meets historical intrigue.
Ooh,
The surprisingly adult origins of nursery rhymes.
I like it. So you're right. Those simple tunes,
Yeah,
they often hold secrets,
right?
hidden messages,
Yeah.
and echoes of a past
Right.
that's far more complex
Oh, wow.
and, dare I say, scandalous
Okay.
than we might imagine.
Okay, let's unpack this. So
Yeah.
we're going to explore how these rhymes served as like a form of social commentary
Here's
that allowed people to like whisper truths about power religion
Wow.
and even like forbidden love, all under the guise of children's entertainment.
Wow, I can't wait to hear more.
So we'll start with a case that's both fascinating and disturbing.
Okay.
Lizzie Borden.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
You know the rhyme?
Yeah.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks.
Yep.
When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
That's a chilling verse.
Yeah, it is.
That's become synonymous with one of America's most notorious unsolved murders.
Right.
The rhyme itself acts as a kind of folk justice,
Interesting.
cementing Lizzie Borden's guilt in the public imagination
Yeah.
despite her acquittal.
It's amazing how a simple rhyme can shape perceptions
Right.
for like over a century,
Mm,
influencing how we view a historical event and even a person's guilt or innocence.
absolutely. It's a testament to the power of storytelling
Yeah,
and how deeply these rhymes are woven into our cultural fabric.
it is.
But the Lizzie Borden rhyme also distorts the facts of the case.
Oh, right.
The autopsy report tells a different story.
Okay.
Andrew Borden was struck 11 times,
Oh.
not 40, and the weapon was likely a hatchet, not an axe.
Let's dive into those details.
Okay.
I find it interesting how Abby, his wife,
Right.
suffered a more brutal attack
Oh, really?
with 18 blows to the head.
Oh.
The placement and nature of her wounds
Mm-hmm.
suggest a left-handed attacker
Oh.
and potentially someone hiding in the closet before ambushing her.
And you can't forget our own experience during our overnight stay at the Lizzie Borden house
Oh,
when
yeah.
we were in the guest bedroom where
Oh, yes.
Abby was killed. The word closet came through,
Oh,
clearly on our ghost hunting equipment.
Oh my gosh, that's creepy.
I know, it's chilling, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's almost as if some lingering energy, some echo of the event
Yeah,
is trying to communicate with us.
that's so scary.
It really makes you think about the weight of history,
Right.
the stories that these places hold.
It does for sure.
And those stories often reveal deeper truths about human nature and
Yeah.
the complexities of the past.
Exactly.
So let's shift gears and journey back to 16th century England,
Wow.
to the reign of Queen Mary,
Okay.
better known as Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
This brings us to Three Blind Mice,
Oh, okay.
a rhyme far darker than its sing-song melody suggests.
Yeah, those poor mice getting their tails cut off.
Yeah,
It's always struck me as a rather gruesome image
yeah.
for a children's rhyme.
And its origins are equally grim.
Oh, no.
The three blind mice are thought to represent three Protestant bishops
Oh, wow.
who were blinded and burned at the stake for their beliefs during Queen Mary's brutal campaign to reinstate Catholicism.
Oh, wow. So behind the seemingly innocent facade of this rhyme
Right.
lies a tale of religious persecution and the suppression of dissenting voices.
Exactly.
It's like a coded message.
Yeah.
A whisper of resistance hidden in plain sight.
Precisely, these rhymes often served as hidden literacies, allowing people to express opinions
Okay.
without directly challenging those in power. Goosey Goosey Gander is another example of this subversive storytelling.
Oh, that one's a head scratcher for sure.
Right.
An old man thrown down the stairs for not saying his prayers.
I know.
What's the deeper meaning there?
Well, there are a couple of interpretations,
Okay.
each shedding light on the social anxieties of the time.
Okay.
One suggests the rhyme has sexual undertones,
Oh.
with the goose symbolizing fertility
Okay.
and my lady's chamber hinting at a brothel.
Okay.
Perhaps a cautionary tale about the consequences of,
Right.
shall we say, indiscretions.
Yeah, not exactly bedtime story material.
No, not really.
But I've also heard a religious persecution angle to this rhyme.
Yes.
Something about King Henry VIII and Catholicism.
Right. This interpretation suggests the old man represents Catholic priests,
Okay.
punished for defying Protestant rule under King Henry VIII.
Right.
After all, he dramatically broke from the Catholic Church and
Yeah.
established the Church of England, a period marked by significant religious and political upheaval.
Yeah. So whether it's a veiled warning about the dangers of venereal disease
Right.
or a coded critique of religious intolerance,
Exactly.
Goosey Gander demonstrates how people used seemingly innocent verses
Yes.
to grapple with complex and even dangerous adult issues.
Exactly. It highlights the power of these rhymes as social commentary,
Yeah.
reflecting the anxieties, fears, and even subversive desires of the time.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
But before we get too lost in the darker side of nursery rhymes,
Okay.
let's explore one that might have a more lighthearted,
Oh,
albeit slightly mischievous origin.
okay.
Ring Around the Rosie?
Wait, are you telling me that Ring Around the Rosie isn't about the bubonic plague?
That's a very common thought.
I always thought the Rosie was the telltale rash,
Right.
and the posies were to mask the smell of death,
Mm-hmm.
and ashes referred to the burning of bodies.
That's a popular theory and a rather morbid one.
It is.
But there's no historical evidence to support it.
Oh, really?
The rhyme didn't appear until centuries after the plague
Oh, wow.
had ravaged Europe,
Okay.
and cremation wasn't a common practice during that time.
So if it's not about the Black Death, what is it about?
Well, a more playful interpretation
I-
suggests it originated as a 19th century kissing game,
Really?
similar to Spin the Bottle.
Oh, wow.
Picture this young people gathered for a play party,
Oh.
folding hands and skipping in a circle.
Okay.
When they all fall down, the last one standing has to reveal their crush.
That's so fun.
I know, it's a far cry from plague pits and burning pyres.
Yeah, it is.
So Ring Around the Rosie might be more about teenage flirtation
Right.
and the thrill of a stolen kiss
Right.
than about death and disease.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Speaking of mischief,
Yes.
London Bridge is falling down.
Mm-hmm.
Always had a slightly ominous feel to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like a premonition of disaster waiting to happen.
Right.
You know, I always imagine Vikings
Oh, yeah.
rowing rhythmically toward the bridge,
Okay.
chanting London Bridge is falling down as a war cry.
It's certainly a compelling image
Yeah.
and not entirely implausible.
Right.
The Vikings did raid London
Mhm.
on multiple occasions,
Yeah.
and the rhythmic nature of the rhyme does lend itself to a rowing or
Right.
battle chant.
Yeah.
But the bridge's history offers another layer of interpretation.
Okay.
It was rebuilt and repaired countless times over the centuries,
Oh, wow.
even collapsing on several occasions.
Really?
No wonder the rhyme focuses on its impending downfall.
Right. But is there any truth to the superstition
Yeah.
that human sacrifice was needed
Oh, yeah.
to ensure the bridge's stability? I
Yeah.
mean, that's pretty dark.
It is a chilling thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
There was a medieval belief that bridges needed a guardian spirit
Okay.
to protect them,
Interesting.
and sometimes that involved a human sacrifice.
Oh, wow.
The rhyme's lyrics, "Take the key and lock her up,"
Right?
have fueled speculation that people, even children,
Oh, my God.
were immured within the bridge's structure as offerings to appease the gods.
Wow, that's a disturbing thought.
It is.
Imagine the fear and desperation of those trapped within the bridge.
Right.
Their sacrifice a grim reminder
Exactly.
of the power of superstition
Mm-hmm.
and the lengths people would go to appease the unknown.
It's a reminder that the past is often a tapestry of light and shadow.
Yeah.
And even seemingly innocent rhymes
Yeah.
can reflect the darker aspects of human history.
That's true.
You never know what's lurking beneath the surface of these childhood tunes.
That's true.
It's fascinating how these seemingly simple rhymes
Yeah.
can evoke such powerful emotions,
Right.
from childlike wonder to like a chilling sense of dread.
It's true.
But what's even more intriguing is
Yeah.
how they reflect the evolution of language and storytelling over time.
Right. It's like holding a linguistic time capsule,
Yeah,
tracing the journey of words and their changing meanings across centuries.
exactly.
Take Baal Black Sheep, for instance.
Okay.
It seems like a simple counting rhyme. But there's a theory that it refers to the medieval wool tax,
Oh, really?
a heavy burden placed on sheep farmers during that era.
That's right. The master getting all the bags full of wool
Yeah.
could represent the king or the wealthy landowners
Oh,
who
yeah.
profited from the wool trade,
Right.
while the dame and the little boy symbolized the common people
Okay.
who toiled under the weight of this tax.
So beneath the surface of this seemingly innocent children's rhyme
Right?
lies a commentary on economic inequality
Mm-hmm.
and the exploitation of the working class.
It's amazing how these rhymes can pack such a punch,
It is.
revealing hidden layers of social and political commentary.
Right, and that commentary often takes on a mischievous,
Yeah.
even subversive tone, as in Georgie Porgy.
Georgie Porgy.
This rhyme about a boy who kisses girls and makes them cry
Right.
might seem like harmless fun,
Yeah.
but it's believed to be based on the alleged love affair
Oh, really?
between King James of England
Okay.
and George Villiers, the first Duke of Buckingham.
Wait a minute. A love affair between a king and a duke?
Yeah.
That's some serious royal scandal.
Oh, no, I never knew nursery rhymes could be so juicy.
Well, history is full of surprises.
Right.
And folklore often preserves the whispers of those scandals.
Yeah.
Even the ones that those in power would rather forget.
Right.
The evidence for their relationship is quite compelling.
Okay.
They exchanged incredibly affectionate letters,
Oh, wow.
and King James even publicly defended his close bond with George, comparing it to the relationship between Jesus and John the Baptist.
Wow. He wasn't exactly subtle about it, was he?
Not at all.
But how does this tie back to the rhyme?
Well, it's thought that Georgie Porgy kissing the girls and making them cry
Right.
could refer to George Villiers' alleged dalliances
Oh,
with various women,
Wow.
much to the displeasure of their husbands.
Right?
And when the boys came out to play,
Yeah.
it could symbolize those husbands seeking revenge
Wow.
or demanding satisfaction.
So Georgie Porgy is basically a royal protected player.
Pretty much.
It makes you wonder how much truth there is to these rumors.
Right.
And how these rhymes might have been used to spread gossip
Yeah.
or even subtly critique those in power.
Precisely, they offer a glimpse into the courtly intrigues
Yeah.
and social dynamics of the time,
Right.
even if those glimpses are veiled in playful language and catchy melodies.
Right, but remember, these are just interpretations,
Right.
theories woven from historical threads and the whispers of folklore.
Exactly. The beauty of these rhymes
Yeah.
lies in their ambiguity,
Right.
their ability to spark our imaginations and invite us to question the narratives we've been told.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like we're peeling back the layers of a historical onion,
Yeah,
revealing the pungent truths hidden beneath the surface.
that's a good analogy.
But sometimes those truths are more whimsical than scandalous.
Okay.
As in Mary. Quite contrary.
Okay.
Ah, yes. The rhyme about the queen with the silver bells and cockle shells. It might seem like a simple ditty about a garden,
Mm-hmm.
but some believe it refers to Mary, Queen of Scots, and her turbulent reign.
Okay.
The silver bells could symbolize her Catholic faith,
Okay.
the cockle shells a symbol of pilgrimage and her travels through Europe,
Interesting.
and the pretty maids all in a row,
Yeah.
a reference to her ladies-in-waiting.
Okay, but why quite contrary?
Yeah.
Wasn't she known for her beauty and charm?
She was,
Yeah.
but she was also a queen caught in a web
Okay.
of political intrigue, religious conflict,
Right.
and ultimately tragedy.
Yeah.
Her life was marked by rebellion, imprisonment,
Wow.
and finally execution at the hands of her cousin, Queen Elizabeth I.
So quite contrary could reflect the complexities of her character
Yeah.
and the turbulent times in which she lived.
Exactly. It's a reminder that history is rarely black and white.
That's true.
It's full of shades of gray, conflicting narratives,
Right.
and individuals caught in the crosshairs of larger forces.
Yeah. These rhymes offer a glimpse into those complexities, inviting us to question the simplified versions of history we might have learned in school.
And that's what makes them so enduringly fascinating.
Right?
They challenge us to think critically,
Yeah.
to look beyond the surface and uncover the hidden depths of the past.
Right. And who knows what other secrets we might unearth
Yeah.
as we continue to delve into the world of nursery rhymes.
Well, before we venture further down that rabbit hole,
Okay.
I think we should take a moment to appreciate the artistry of these rhymes.
Yeah, I agree.
Despite their sometimes dark or scandalous origins,
Right.
they're incredibly catchy and memorable, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Absolutely. They're masterpieces of linguistic economy,
Right.
packing complex ideas and historical allusions
Yeah.
into a few short lines.
Right.
And they're a testament to the power of oral tradition,
Yeah.
how these verses have been passed down through generations, shaping our language, our culture,
Yeah.
and even our understanding of the past.
It's like we're all part of a grand storytelling chain,
Right.
linked by these simple yet profound rhymes.
Exactly.
And that brings us back to Lizzie Borden Took an Axe,
Oh, yeah.
a rhyme that continues to fascinate and disturb us
Mm-hmm.
over a century later.
It's a prime example of how a nursery rhyme can shape public perception,
Right.
influencing how we view a historical event
Yeah.
and even a person's guilt or innocence.
Yeah. It's like a verbal scarlet letter.
Right.
Branding Lizzie Borden as guilty,
Yeah.
regardless of the court's verdict.
But it also raises interesting questions about the nature of truth and memory.
Right.
How much of what we believe is based on hard evidence versus cultural narratives passed down through generations.
It's a question worth pondering.
It is.
Especially in today's world where information spreads so rapidly, and it can be difficult to discern fact from fiction.
That's true.
Perhaps these nursery rhymes serve as a reminder to be critical thinkers, to question the stories we're told, and dig deeper for the truth.
Exactly. Don't just accept things at face value.
Right.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
Look for multiple perspectives
Right.
and be willing to challenge your assumptions.
Right.
Kind of like what we're doing right now with these nursery rhymes.
Exactly.
We're taking a fresh look at familiar material and uncovering layers of meaning we never knew existed.
Right. And it's a reminder that even the most seemingly mundane aspects of our culture can hold hidden depths and unexpected connections to the past.
It's very true.
Who knew nursery rhymes could be so thought-provoking?
Yay.
So it's like we've been on like an archaeological dig, right?
Yeah.
Excavating these layers of meaning from these seemingly simple rhymes. And what we've discovered is a rich tapestry of history, social commentary, and even a bit of salacious gossip.
I know, right?
All woven into the fabric of our childhood memories.
It's a reminder that the past is always present, whispering to us through these verses, inviting us to listen more closely, to question what we think we know, and to uncover the hidden stories that lie beneath the surface.
Speaking of hidden stories, we
Yeah.
haven't talked about Pop Goes the Weasel yet.
Oh, yeah, that one's interesting.
It sounds like such a lighthearted tune.
Right.
But some interpretations suggest it's about like pawning possessions to make ends meet. A grim reality for many in the 19th century.
That's right. The weasel is thought to be Cockney rhyming slang for coat.
Oh, wow.
And pop refers to pawning something.
Oh.
The eagle could be a pub sign, symbolizing the temptation to spend one's hard-earned money on drink.
So it's like a cautionary tale about financial hardship.
Yeah.
The struggle to make ends meet.
Right.
And the all-too-human tendency to seek solace in the bottom of a pint glass.
Exactly. It's a reminder that even the most seemingly frivolous rhymes can reflect the anxieties and economic realities of a particular time.
And those anxieties often transcend time. They do. The themes of poverty, inequality, and the struggle for survival are as relevant today as they were centuries ago.
It's true. These rhymes offer a glimpse into the lives of ordinary people.
Yeah.
Their hopes, their fears, and their enduring resilience in the face of adversity.
It's fascinating how these verses passed down through generations can connect us to the past, allowing us to empathize with those who came before us, even if their lives were vastly different from our own.
And it's a reminder that history isn't just about kings and queens, battles and treaties. It's also about the everyday lives of people. Their stories, their struggles, and their enduring capacity for joy, sorrow, and resilience.
It's like we're all part of a vast human tapestry, you know?
Yeah.
Woven together by these shared experiences, these echoes of the past that continue to resonate in the present.
And that's the beauty of folklore, isn't it? It connects us across time and culture, reminding us of our shared humanity and the enduring power of storytelling.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into this surprisingly adult world of nursery rhymes, what's like the key takeaway?
Okay.
What should our listeners keep in mind as they encounter these verses in their own lives?
I think the most important thing is to listen with open ears and curious minds.
Okay.
Don't just dismiss these rhymes as childish ditties.
Yeah.
Look for the hidden layers of meaning, the historical echoes, and the social commentary woven into their seemingly simple verses. You might be surprised at what you discover.
And remember, there's no one right answer. No definitive interpretation. The beauty of these rhymes lies in their ambiguity. Their ability to spark our imaginations and invite us to question the narratives we've been told.
So the next time you hear a nursery rhyme, let it transport you back in time.
Okay.
Imagine the world in which it was created, the people who sang it, and the stories they were trying to tell. You might find yourself uncovering a hidden history, a forgotten truth,
Yeah.
Or even a glimpse of your own ancestors whispering to you across the centuries.
It's a reminder that the past is never truly past.
Right.
It lives on in our language, our culture, and even in the seemingly simple rhymes we sing to our children.
That's true.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the surprisingly adult world of nursery rhymes.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop listening for the echoes of history all around you.
I like it.